Have you ever had a weird pain or discomfort and wondered what could possibly be causing it? What if I told you, in some bizarre cases, doctors have found things so strange inside the human body, they defy logic? From household objects to living creatures, real-life X-rays and surgeries have revealed shocking secrets. Today on the Fact Vault, we're diving into 10 of the strangest things ever discovered inside human bodies, and some of these will absolutely blow your mind. Stick around till the end, because the final one is the stuff of nightmares. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you're ready to explore the strangest side of medical mysteries. Fact 1. A growing plant in the lung. In 2009, a Russian man named Artyom Sidorkin went to the doctor complaining of chest pain and coughing up blood. Naturally, doctors suspected a tumor. But during surgery, they discovered something they never expected: a small fir tree, nearly 5 centimeters long, growing inside his lung. Yes, a real tree. Experts believe he might have inhaled a seed, which then somehow germinated in his moist lung tissue. While it's nearly impossible for a plant to photosynthesize inside a human, the conditions were somehow enough to let it sprout. Surgeons were stunned. While it didn't become a full tree, it was alive and definitely growing, making this one of the strangest botanical invasions in medical history. Fact 2. A live eel in China. A man's curiosity got the better of him during a spa treatment. He had heard that small eels could exfoliate skin. But things took a horrifying turn when one of the eels swam up his urethra and into his bladder. This eel, nearly 15 cm long, had to be surgically removed. Doctors were shocked when they spotted movement on the scans. The man was in serious pain, and if left untreated, the eel could have caused fatal internal damage. While this sounds like urban legend, it's completely true and documented in several news reports. Let's just say, this guy probably won't be visiting the spa again anytime soon. Fact 3. Surgical scissors left inside a patient. In 1999, a woman in Vietnam underwent surgery, and for years, she lived with chronic abdominal pain. When she finally had a scan in 2006, doctors made a jaw-dropping discovery. A 15 cm pair of surgical scissors had been left inside her body for 7 years. Somehow, the scissors had shifted over time, avoiding major organs, but causing daily discomfort. The most surprising part? She had gone through normal life, working, cooking, and even lifting, without realizing something so massive was inside her. The hospital eventually acknowledged the mistake, and the scissors were removed safely. This incident sparked public outrage and highlighted the need for better surgical safety worldwide. It's a terrifying reminder that even a routine surgery can have bizarre consequences. Fact 4. A cement-like substance in the heart. A man in the U.S. went into cardiac arrest after back surgery involving a procedure called vertebroplasty, where bone cement is used to stabilize spinal fractures. A few days later, he experienced intense chest pain. What doctors found was shocking. A needle-shaped piece of hardened bone cement had entered his veins and traveled to his heart, piercing through the right atrium. It had literally turned into a small spear inside his body. Emergency surgery saved him, but it was a chilling reminder of how rare complications can spiral into unbelievable scenarios. The odds of this happening? Astronomically low. Yet it happened, and it's one of the strangest things ever pulled out of a human chest. Fact 5. A tooth growing in the nose. You've heard of wisdom teeth coming in late. But have you heard of a tooth growing in someone's nose? In a case from Denmark, a 59-year-old man went to the ENT specialist for nasal congestion. Upon examination, doctors discovered a fully developed tooth embedded in his nasal cavity. It had caused chronic discomfort, nosebleeds, and even headaches. After a quick surgery, the tooth was successfully removed. The rare condition, called supernumerary teeth, occurs in about 0.1% of the population, but for it to erupt through the nasal passage? That's truly 1 in a million. Fact 6. A live leech in the throat. In China, a man who regularly drank from mountain streams had trouble breathing and experienced recurring nosebleeds. When he finally went to the hospital, doctors found the culprit, a live leech, nearly 3 inches long, attached to his throat. It had latched onto the mucosal lining and had been feeding off his blood. Because leeches release anticoagulants, it caused continuous bleeding. The medical team had to use forceps and extreme care to pull it out while it writhed alive. The man recovered fully, but the story became viral as one of the most disturbing and rare cases of parasitic intrusion. Fact 7. A deadly tapeworm in the brain. In 2013, a woman in California was admitted to the hospital after suffering from seizures. Doctors were baffled by her symptoms until an MRI scan revealed something terrifying. A tapeworm larva had made its way into her brain. This parasitic infection, known as neurocysticercosis, is caused by the larva of the pork tapeworm. It is so rare that it's estimated to affect only about 1 in 1 million people worldwide. In the woman's case, the worm had burrowed into her brain, causing inflammation and seizures. Thankfully, after a long course of treatment, including medication and surgery to remove the cyst, she made a full recovery. It was one of the most shocking discoveries in medical history. Fact 8. A mummified fetus in the abdomen. A case from India stunned the medical community when a woman underwent surgery after years of mysterious abdominal pain. During the procedure, doctors discovered a mummified fetus, a parasitic twin that had been trapped in her abdomen for over 30 years. The fetus had never developed properly and had been absorbed by its sibling during early pregnancy, only to remain dormant inside the woman's body. This condition, known as fetus in fetu, happens in 1 in 500,000 births, but in this rare case, the fetus had not been detected until adulthood. The woman's life was saved, and the fetus was removed with delicate surgery. Fact 9. The man with the bizarre bone growths. In 2015, a 45-year-old man from the UK discovered something truly bizarre. His body had started growing extra bones under his skin. These abnormal growths, known as ossifying fibromas, began forming on his wrists and hands, causing deformities. These bone growths were so dense and painful that the man found it difficult to even hold objects. Upon further examination, doctors discovered that these bone formations were caused by a rare genetic condition called fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, which leads to muscles and soft tissue turning into bone. The condition is progressive, and for this man, it was like having a second skeleton growing inside his body. Fact 10. The woman who had teeth in her eye. You might think a tooth growing in your nose is strange, but imagine this. A woman went to the eye doctor complaining of chronic eye pain, only to have doctors discover a tooth growing in her eye socket. The growth was caused by a rare condition called a dermoid cyst, which is a benign tumor that can contain teeth, hair, and even skin. In this case, the tumor had been growing inside her eye socket for years. After surgery to remove the cyst, the woman recovered and regained her sight. It remains one of the most unbelievable and bizarre cases in medical history. From surgical errors to the strange and mysterious occurrences within the human body, these 10 facts reveal just how unpredictable and bizarre the human body can be. The world of medicine is filled with awe-inspiring discoveries that challenge our understanding of health and biology. If you've enjoyed learning about these strange and fascinating facts, be sure to hit the like button, share this video with friends, and subscribe to The Fact Vault for more mind-blowing content.